Welcome back everyone. Today we are gonna talk about the most impressive wins in recent UFC history, and we're gonna start it right off with Islam Makhachev versus Charles Oliveira. Man, Islam completely negated him. The grappling was a bit of a stalemate to be honest, but Islam was always like barely ahead all of the time, I feel like. Then we all know what happened. Charles went for that crazy knee, Islam dropped him with a nice hook and jumped straight into the arm triangle and made Charles tap. And you can count it up, he tapped 13 times by the way. Now for our second entry I have Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira, the second fight. We had absolute maximum stakes in this fight for Izzy coming off the 3-0, or from his perspective 0-3 against Pereira. He was fighting one of the best strikers in the world objectively, and man, he KO'd Pereira in the position he lost the first fight in, which is just so insane to me. And he really tricked Pereira there, like with the whole playing possum thing and then perfectly countering him over the top. Like he pretended like he was hurt, but if you take a look at like slow motion replays, you can actually see his eyes were locked in. He knew exactly what he was about to do. And man, he caught Pereira perfect multiple times, and he used the momentum of the cage, which such a beautiful moment, such a great fight in my opinion. A lot of people pretend like, oh, Izzy just got lucky and just threw overhands. Like at this point you're just coping. Come on, like watch the replays, rewatch the fight, and yeah.
Low kick hurt Israel Adesanya. Buckled him with the low kick. Pereira's not even breaking a sweat. Good hard shot to the body. Low kick again. Bro, teeing off. Oh, he hurt him. Oh, Adesanya knocked him out.
So now we got another fight involving Izzy, but it is Strickland's performance versus him. And I just described Izzy doing all that great stuff, okay? Now this dude goes on to fight Strickland, blah blah. Everyone expects Izzy to just completely dog walk Strickland, probably a 50-45 or something like that. And yeah, remember round 1, Strickland drops this dude bad, almost finishes him, and he's saved by the bell. Then he went on to win 3 more rounds, and that's it, 49-46 Strickland. Wow. Yeah, that's all I can say. Apparently the Philly shell was just the thing to beat Izzy. Next up we got Charles Oliveira versus Justin Gaethje. Now Oliveira also taking a W today. Justin Gaethje was a monster coming into this, and he really had the tools to break Charles if you ask me. And man, patient Gaethje, who leveled up his striking so much, was such a menace. And to be honest, like he was kinda right when he said Charles has some quit in him, because we have seen Charles quit multiple times in the past. And if anyone could bring that quitting out, it would be a Gaethje if you ask me. He did drop him, but Oliveira dropped him bad, which no one expected, especially like he laid Justin on his back. Like how did you do that? Like just with his punches. Then he submitted him, we all know, the rear naked choke. And Charles Oliveira got some poetic justice because Justin Gaethje tapped out. He made Justin quit in a way. And yeah, that was just poetic justice. This must have felt so great for all the Oliveira fanboys out there. Honestly, like, what a great win. Next up, we got Khabib versus Gaethje. And sorry to my guy Gaethje, I really like him a lot. He has very fun fights, very cool dude, very crazy dude. But he's on the losing side of his list yet again. And honestly, this just shows how good he really is. Like, he only loses to champs. And we had a closely contested first round, but it was just impressive to me how Khabib walked Gaethje down. Just, this man had no brakes, just gas. He just went at Gaethje fearless, like almost like a zombie. And usually Gaethje does the walking down and the mega pressure. But Khabib decided just not to use the brake, just go full speed like it's a highway in fucking Germany where there's no limit or something. And man, Khabib was just walking him down. And then he immediately took him down in the second round and finished it pretty quick and easy. Pretty much only ate like 1 or 2 good leg kicks. Now next up we got Dominic Reyes versus Jon Jones. Listen man, Reyes won that fight. He beat the GOAT. He gave us all and won the first 3. And yeah, it's the truth. Dominic Reyes, you beat the GOAT.